And there he is, the esteemed warrior of the Bista Empire, the one they say will be my end. Welcome to my not-so-humble abode. It seems you've passed all the fun tests and gifts I've left for you. I would be sad, but a part of me knew those wouldn't stop you. It is our fate to face off in a final battle. Your, how should I put this, little employers have sent many before you. Some smart, some brave, some incredible sorcerers, and some skilled tacticians, but they weren't worthy of my attention. All fell like flies, I tell you. Nobody could keep me company for too long. But then there was you. A war hero who somehow found his way into the employment of the Emperor. You defeated everything I ever threw at you, even my latest creation. I was really surprised. You proved yourself worthy. Worthy to finally go up against me. You should count yourself honored, really. Get ready to face me. What are you doing? Stand back up, we have to fight. Yes, I have tea, but... You want to talk? Why would I talk to you? Get back up, we're fighting. Not unless we talk first. You do realize I could just kill you where you stand. Or sit, I guess. Either way, I could just end you. Now. I could, but I won't. Don't talk as if you know anything about me. Fine. I will entertain this little game of yours, if you wish. You want to talk, warrior? Let's talk. You should be glad I have a sense of humor. Most of those, like me, would not be willing to share a cup of tea like this. I guess it doesn't hurt that your face is pretty nice to look at, too. All the heroes your emperor has sent to me before have been quite gruff and scary. Maybe about 40 now? I don't keep track. Some of them don't even make it into my gates. They turn and run home. It is admirable how long you have gone on. Yes, you've blocked my several attempts on the Emperor and even came to finish the deal today. It's been years in the making for this conversation, hasn't it? It's nice to finally meet you. So, I guess for the sake of it, I shall introduce myself again. Warrior of the Bista Empire, I am Alyssa, a renowned magician and infamous villainess. I doubt I have to say more than that. Thought so. Our last battle. What about it? You liked it. Well, that isn't something you hear every day. And what exactly did you like about it? Creative. Yes, I am quite proud of that one. Turning the Emperor's own pet into a monster? Not too bad if I don't say so myself. But Your dispatching of the monster was quite fun to watch as well. Of course I watched. Seeing the battles unfold is the best part, do you not agree? But you think there was a better one. And what would that be? The fight at Court of All. As I thought, you have good taste. Why? Yes, I did use the Emperor's army against him. I bet he never saw that one coming. What is this, flattery? You think that getting on my good side is going to do you something? Then what's with all the pretty words? You simply give praise where it is due. So you're humble as well. Good to know. But you aren't the first one to praise me like this. I've had many years to perfect my craft. Anything short of perfection would simply be unallowed. Would you like more tea? But what's with you? I certainly remember you having more energy the last time we fought. Your eyes seem tired. It's nothing. Well, it isn't like I actually care. It will only make the battle later easier for me. My magic is different. And what is this? Trying to get some of my secrets? Well, I guess it isn't really a secret. But yes, my magic is different from any of your little trophy sorcerers in Vista. That's what has made our encounters so fun, if you will. Of course I think they're fun. Before you, it was all the same old. Just big muscly men trying to force their way into a problem instead of just using their brain. It can get quite tiring after a while, you know? I've never had any one of them ask me to join them for tea as well. So I guess you are quite unique. What are you looking at me like that for? Well, you aren't anything like I expected either. I expected you to be a spouter of righteousness and justice and, well, boring artificial promises that you would never fulfill. Well, instead, you seem honest, humble, and tired. Well, we all know what Vista is like. That empire is built on heroes' tales, slaying dragons, saving maidens. So much so that heroism has become entirely too fake. There's always someone new, claiming to be the face of justice just for them to be revealed as ordinary. A liar and a cheat. Emperor is the biggest one of them all. So I expected you to be another one of those. Honestly, it is a bit refreshing. Especially to have someone praise your work. I'm glad. You know, it almost makes me feel bad that we have to fight. Well, he wants me dead, doesn't he? What did he tell you? He called me a traitor. Well, that does sound like him. Glad to know I can live up to it. Yes, I do know the Emperor. Or new, I guess. What, you thought I was trying to kill him for no reason? I may be a villainess, but I'm not evil. And yes, there is a difference. Ah, I see I've brought back a little sparkle in your eye. Curious, aren't you? I bet the little emperor hasn't told you much. Why would he? Everyone believes what he says, no matter what it is. That's the problem of having blind trust. You don't trust him. Yes, I believe so. And that reason itself already shows me why you're in front of me right now. Did you just call him insufferable? Well, this is gold. The strongest of his heroes can't stand him. You know, this talk is dangerous. The more we do it, the more I find myself liking you. I can't sense any lies in what you've told me. Intriguing. Did I study military science? You're perceptive. Yes, I did. In the same year as your emperor. Putting together some of the dots now. Well, whether you put them together or not isn't really a concern of mine. Just give me a moment. I'm thinking. I can sense something in you that I don't feel often. You are strong, but you don't let it cloud your judgment. You're confident, but you don't have the arrogance I despise. And more than anything, I can tell that you've been through many tragedies in your own life, and have not let them define you. I like you. We are alike, you and I. And I can't let the Emperor of all people have someone like you. So, come to me. After all, I pay better too, and you won't have to. Now, before you say no, just... You... agreed. Well, you should. After all, I am the better employer, and I won't preach justice to you every other day. But that was quite quick. You've been serving the Empire for so long. Why would you do that? I am right. About what? You are tired. Ah, yes. Tired of being used. I know the feeling. And there's something else. Like what? I'm cute? What? I am a lot of things, warrior, but cute is not one of them. I'm powerful and strong, intelligent, and yes, pretty, but not... I am all of those things. You are flattering me again, aren't you? Another reason, huh? What would that be? Something I said. When would I have been... Oh. The founding ball ceremony? My speech. Yes, I did speak about true equality. Everyone having the same chances as the nobles. The little emperor didn't quite like that one. you feel the same. You want to make my dream come true. So what? You fought all those battles just to come here and join me. Unless you need a new change. Only someone like you would talk about a change like this. Fine. I appreciate your honesty. I will be the change that you need. And here, under my care, shall you find refuge and... And you also might be interested in me. Of course you would. I'm all powerful and... I need a moment around the hallway. What is happening? This isn't what I was prepared for. How do I... No. Let's be cool. He wanted to join our side. Why should we be nervous? Deep breaths, deep breaths. Remember, he thought you were cute. No, it's not about that. Compose yourself. He just wants to get back at the Emperor for using him. But why is he so interested in me? Nobody's ever... It's okay. We're going to go back out there. Everything is fine. Sorry about that. I had just remembered something that needed tending to. Where were we? Don't say it again. I heard you the first time. So, will you need to go back to the palace to get your things? You brought everything here. You've been carrying all that while fighting? So what? You would plan to come to my side? And to think that the Emperor is probably worried about you right now. Well, not worried about you, but what you'll do for him. Well, I guess now it's what you won't. You could care less. That's what I like to hear. Then, you can take your pick of the many rooms available. I have my staff, but other than that, nobody frequents my mansion. Of course I have staff. Something that's nice about stealing from the Emperor is that you can use those funds for something else. What floor am I on? Well, the top one, of course. Well, yes, there should be available rooms. You'll take one of those. Alright. That's fine. I did say you could pick any room. I won't go back on my word now. Shall I escort you? This manor was constructed for the Marquis of the North. It was discarded with all his death 8 years ago, like he was. After everything he did, the Emperor used him as a scapegoat, executing him in the name of the beloved Justice. Well, here we are. Rest. You'll need it, trust me. If we are to tear apart the Emperor, we cannot do it derived of sleep. Yes? Yes? Well, good night, warrior. Good morning. Someone's up early. I see. Well, that makes sense. Already had breakfast? Perfect. Then we can get right to it. We spoke of ruining the Emperor, did we not? Don't tell me you're getting cold feet. Perfect, because we have some people to meet. I know how strong you are, warrior, and as such, most things come easy to you. But unfortunately, we'll need more than strength to beat the Emperor. The one thing that you and I lack. It's simple. Legitimacy. Even if we take the Emperor out, he'd be replaced with another half-wit noble. So what we need is legitimacy. Well, it lies with the people I find hardest to talk to, the other nobles. But everyone isn't as loyal to the Emperor as he thinks, and especially now that we're working together. We'll be able to turn the tides. I just know it. Yes, we're going to meet Duke Barton. I know. You wouldn't think he would allow it. And before you start spouting all of that nonsense, yes, I know it could be a trap and I'm prepared. Get dressed. I left the proper clothes for you in the closet. Then, meet me in the carriage. We'll need to talk strategy. So, if we want to... Nothing. You look good. All cleaned up. Anyway, I was saying that if we want to get Duke Barton on our side, it won't be that easy. He has agreed to meet with us. Alone and under tight guidelines, of course. But that doesn't mean he's ready to side with us. He's just hearing us out. And if he doesn't like what he hears, he will stay on the Emperor's side. Well, unlike the Emperor, the Duke actually has a real sense of justice. The Emperor has done a great job of hiding his real motives and plans, but exposing what the Emperor has truly done will put the Duke in an outrage. There's one particular situation I'm thinking of. You caught on? Yes, his daughter. It may seem minuscule, but 2 years ago, Duke Barton's youngest daughter, Lady Lilia, was blamed for something the Imperial Princess did. The Emperor had ensured that Lady Lilia was in the right place at the wrong time, and used that to indirectly blame her for ruining the princess's tea party. The Duke has done all he can, but to this day those rumors still haunt Lady Lilia. I told you, I've been keeping an eye on the Imperial Palace for much longer than you think. Yes, we can use that. The Duke cares greatly for his family, so this would be an important piece of information. But I don't know if that would be enough for him to entirely turn to our side. Do you know something else? And pray tell, what could it be? What? The Emperor is planning for war? You couldn't have mentioned this earlier? This changes everything. It may be exactly what we need to convince the Duke. Well done. But thinking of it now, the Emperor should soon realize your absence. He could assume that you were defeated. You weren't like the rest of the people he sent after me. How do you think he'll react? He never truly cared for you. But he'll be angry that his best chess piece has been stolen. Yes, well, you know the Emperor even better than I do. You're right. Once he learns you are on my side, he'll go blind with rage. Only because he'll be furious I managed to take something that belongs to him. It's time. Are you ready to convince Duke Barton, stop a war, and get rid of that good-for-nothing Emperor? Then off we go.